Shamai, I'm going to talk about my gigging essentials for 2025 today. So yeah, it's the end of the ukulele summer festival season. All my equipment is behind me. Don't panic, or I don't take all of that for every gig. What I want to just quickly show you is what I take for different scenarios and why. Right, let's have a little look, shall we? So, right, it depends. Let's just say I'm going away somewhere for a weekend and I'm staying on site. Whether it's a ukulele festival in a field or whether it's in a hotel. That means I can take more things without having to worry about travelling, in other words, walking somewhere, okay? So I'm going to get rid of this for a minute. I always have to take a ukulele to a ukulele festival, even when I'm playing bass. But it means I can take a separate ukulele because, let's just say, for example, I'm staying in the motorhome or I'm staying in a hotel. I can take things back and forth. So if I'm going somewhere for a weekend and I don't have to do lots of walking, I can take a separate ukulele. It's here somewhere. Let's get rid of that for a minute. A separate bass, like that. Can I just say, I'm not sponsored by Fusion Cases. I wish I was, but I'm not. I have done lots of videos talking about cases, okay? But yeah, there's my bass in there. And I'd probably have at least one amp if I was going somewhere and I was staying on site. You may be wondering what is in this case here. This is where I keep my mic stands and any other bits of equipment that I need. So in theory, if I'm going somewhere away for a weekend, I am going to be taking one amp, one bass, my stands, and the ukulele, but I'm not worrying about carrying things. So the chances are I'd actually put an extra bass in as well. So that's one scenario. If I was going somewhere and I was playing ukulele and bass, and I know they've got a PA that I'm plugging into and I've already checked and I don't need to take my amp, this is what I would take. Suddenly, that's a lot less equipment. Let me show you why. Okay, so in here, we have actually got my bass pedal board, okay? Now, why do I take this with me? If I'm going into a PA and I know I don't need an amp, this is much smaller, but on my pedal board, there are other things that I normally carry around with me as well. We're going to go into pockets in a minute. All right. We have got a preamp. That means I can plug into this, go directly into a PA. We have got a tuner on here. Really important, and I will show you more tuners in a minute. We've got a compressor, which does really help the sound, and a little EQ, which sometimes I use, sometimes I don't. But the reason this is very handy, it doesn't have to go into mains. This is battery. So I can turn up, if I know I'm going into a PA and I definitely don't need an amp, I can take that. So I recently went to a gig where there was a little bit of a walk. The weather was not forecast to be good. I needed a ukulele and I needed a bass, but I was told I didn't need an amp. So in this case, obviously now I've got to carry everything. So I've got this double case by here and I've got my mic stand, and I managed to get the whole way through the day with just carrying these two items. Now this Fusion double case, on the day I took it out, I actually filmed a little bit. So I'm going to show you that now because this case is brilliant. So this is why I've got this case today. It's a ukulele festival. I'm going to be playing ukulele most of the day and just playing bass with Cool and Ukes. So I can fit my ukulele in this side. Plus, because the ukulele's smaller, there's my cables and thing in there, and it's all really, really secure. My iPad was in the big pocket, and my foot pedal in the smaller pocket. So they are the accessories I needed. And in the bottom compartment, I've got my bass underneath that purple cloth. Hang on, like that. Ta-da! I've got my tiny boy bass as well. So that is everything really I need for today. A bass, a uke, and all the accessories. But I didn't show what was in here. So now we're going to look at this bag. So this is actually a tripod mic stand, I think. Okay. Now then, I've gone through a few of these and there's a reason I've stuck with this one. All right, let me just show you what's in here first of all. Really important when you're gigging, somewhere to put your precious instrument. So a stand. There are bits in here. Look, I've got my name on it so I don't lose it. Thanks, Ems. Right. Being very careful. There's my mic stand. There's something else in here and I can't see what. Right, I got it. Couple of little clippers. All right, first of all, I can clip that on to hold an instrument onto my heavy duty, I'll show you now, mic stand. And that's a camera stand, all right, which also clips on. But inside this case, there are different compartments for putting things. And I very often put my camera tripod in here as well. So it's a really good case, all right. It's not too long and it's got a couple of handles on it and I can manage to carry this with a really heavy duty, I think this is a Hercules microphone stand, okay. Don't skimp on microphone stands. I think I've probably bought a dozen over the years. This is a keeper. All right, it's heavy, but it's really good. And then also in my little mic stand case, I've got this, which is a little bag of all my bits and pieces. That's what holds my iPad. That is what holds my microphone. And in fact, there is my microphone. So within my mic stand, I keep my tripod, my mic stand, my microphone, my bits for my iPad to clip it on. So all sorts of stuff in there. See the different compartments? The mic goes in there, a tripod goes in there, and in fact there is a third one. But it's amazing how much you can fit in these different tripod mic stands. So yes, I can walk a fair distance carrying my mic stand case, which has got my mic stand and all my other bits in it, and a bass and a ukulele. Now I know I went through the instruments, I don't know if I went through what I carry in the cases as well. Right, first off, and I always have certain things. Battery pack. In other words, I can recharge my iPad or if something else, my phone, whatever. There's always at least one of these in all my cases. Digging down further, and I don't use this case all the time, batteries, right? Little disc batteries and 9-volt battery. If you're a bass player, you need batteries. What I love about the Fusion cases, they've got loads of pockets. In this one, at the minute, I have got a cable. I have got, let's see, oh, now then, pedal. So I just showed you my pedal board, but there are times when I haven't even got a hand to take that, okay? And in this case, this pedal comes in handy. Cheap as chips. About 30 quid. I know I paid about 20 quid for it. This is a preamp pedal. So in other words, if I rock up somewhere and I have to go directly into a PA, I can go through this without having an amp on stage. All right. This is more of an emergency when I've got better preamp pedals, but this one is battery operated, so it can just stay in a case when I turn up to a gig, and in an emergency and I really need it, Behringer BDI 21. Always a good idea to have a couple of spare cables as well. So a much more regular gig for me would be turning up with a bass, with an amp and with a mic stand, and generally being able to park much closer. So in something like that, I'd be looking at an amp of some kind. Don't worry, I will show you now. A bass. And possibly my big mic stand, which has got everything in it. But I have got a little hack, which I will show you now. If I don't need my big microphone stand, I always have to have an iPad. I use an iPad for chord charts and things, okay? I came up with this over the summer. This is just a bungee clip, all right? And it was in the motorhome. Let me carefully pull it off for a second. What's in here, that is my iPad stand, okay? I use that if I don't need a microphone, and it is great because I can literally just clip it on there. It does actually fit in pockets as well. Okay, so if I'm just turning up somewhere and I know 100% I don't need a mic stand or anything, I can take that. And the iPad stand does fit into my microphone case as well. Right, okay, so this is my main gig bag. If I'm going somewhere with a mini bass, this fits all my mini basses. I have done a video on this, okay? Right, let's just go. Tuner, all right? Got a tuning pedal, but I've always got a clip-on tuner. Kazoo, I'm really sorry, but it has to be. Foot pedal, all right? I use my iPad, and so that's a Bluetooth page turner, okay? And I've got loads of these now, and they all just live in different cases. Digging deep, wireless receivers and transmitters of various kinds. Oh my goodness me, that's excessive, all right? Why I'm carrying 3 lots of receivers around, I don't know. No, nothing else in there, but that's how long that pocket is. Okay, right, this is another huge pocket there. There isn't actually anything in that one at the minute. I do sometimes put my other iPad in there. Okay, iPad. Spare kettle lead for amps. There's so many bits to these pockets, that's the thing. Another battery pack, all right? I love the ones that have got wires already in. They're just so simple. So even if it's not mine and somebody says, oh, my iPad has run out or I need to charge something, I've got quite a few of these now. So yeah, you can't have enough cables. And in the bottom pocket, another guitar cable, standard guitar cable. I generally, if I'm going somewhere, I've normally got at least 2 of these with me because you can have all the best equipment in the world. But if your cable fails you, you're a bit stuffed. If you've seen the video with this case, you will know this is built for an electric guitar. So there's a bit more room in here than I need. I'm not complaining because it means, right, straight up, always have a cloth with you. In fact, there's 2 cloths. Sweaty playing in the summer and, you know, you tip, whatever. All right, cloths are good. There we go. Bass is in there, nice and secure. But I've got room around here, and in fact, I do often put cables and things around the outside of an instrument. But there we are, bass, nice and tucked away, but loads of room for accessories, okay? Because at the end of the day, I've only got 2 hands. So I think that's instruments and cases covered. And if you know me at all, you know I am a case fanatic. At the end of the day, I'm not getting any younger. I'm not the strongest of people. So I always need to think about how I'm going to carry my stuff around. And, you know, everything is miniaturized over the years, from the instruments themselves, because that's what I started off on double bass, down to ukuleles, bass ukuleles and mini basses. But the amps have got much smaller as well. So these are my 2 main gigging amps. In here, we've got a Trace Elliott Elf, which is, I don't know, it's probably about 200 watts or something like that. It's a little beast. But you'll notice, and I keep it on here just for ease, it's actually on, there we go, a little trolley with wheels on it, okay? Sometimes if I'm just going somewhere, I'll chuck it in the car. But if I know I've got to walk any distance, that is very handy, and it's a very powerful little amp. So if I'm playing somewhere with a PA and I know I want to use my bass amp as a monitor, that is the one I'm going to use. If, however, I'm going somewhere even smaller, this evening now I'm off to Ukulele Club, I don't need a big bass amp like that, okay? And I say big as in powerful. I don't do big bass amps anymore. I would take this. This is my little Phil Jones. This, now then, do you know what? The discussions I see on the internet about bass amps mostly make me laugh, sometimes make me angry, okay? This little thing here, let me just pop it up there for a minute. That's a 100-watt amp. Please don't tell me you go to ukulele events with a little 10-watt Orange Crush or a 10-watt Fender Rumble or a Boss with tiny little speakers. You're never ever going to get heard. I don't care what you say, okay? But if I'm going somewhere quite small tonight now, an acoustic session, I'm going to go through my little Phil Jones bass amp. So a little amp, but it's still a powerful amp. I could use that on stage as a monitor going through a PA. Whether or not it would be loud enough for me to hear, especially if you've got drums or anything else playing, okay? But that's a cracking little amp. But you can see now, suddenly, oh, let me go like that. Two very small, practical amps that have enough power to actually use. I got the Warwick Gnome setup, which is very loud for such a small amp. I got a Mark bass setup, I've got my Barefaced and Genza. So I've got a few different setups, but these are the ones I've been gigging with this summer. And that's generally my setup when I'm away, but I don't have to worry about walking somewhere. And for a Ukumaniacs gig, I probably wouldn't even have a ukulele with me. I've always got one in the car anyway, but I would have my bass, a spare bass, an amp of some description, and my stands. And I can take this quite easily. Let me show you. One bass on shoulder, one hand carrying case, and either one hand pulling amp, which is down here on my trolley, or one hand carrying amp here, okay? So yeah, accessories, stands, amp, and bass. So yeah, that's been my main gigging setup for this summer. Okay, I've got to think about how am I getting from A to B, the logistics of it. Can I carry everything? Is it a long walk? Am I staying on site? Have I got plenty of storage space? Okay, don't forget as well the little things, all right? Making sure you've got at least one tuner. If you use a foot pedal, is it in? Kazoo. And really important, an instrument stand, because very often if you're gigging and you're getting somewhere and you're setting up and you've got to get yourself set up, you've normally got to put your instrument down for a few seconds at some point, okay? So I do hope you have enjoyed that and hopefully found it useful. I walked in this room this morning and thought, oh, I need to put all that stuff away. That's all my gigging stuff. And I thought, hang on, let me just share it with you guys. I get asked a lot of questions about cases, about amps. I did have a question the other day about that microphone stand bag as well, okay? And this has taken me years to get to this point of being able to quickly get in and get out of a gig. Wasn't that long ago when I was gigging with bass guitar, and I'd have to make 2 or sometimes 3 journeys back and forward to the car by the time you've got your bass, by the time you've got your amp, by the time you've got all your equipment, and these were much bigger, heavier items. So yeah, we should be happy these days that everything has been shrunk. Right, now I can go and tidy up my room. If you'd like to support me here on the channel, I have got a Patreon site and I'll pop a link in the description below for that. As always though, if you've got any comments or questions, please feel free, leave them below. Give us a like if you've enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for watching.